we're going to focus on videos, okay? Because video is like the number one medium for you to do marketing at this moment of time. So there are a lot of so-called video marketing experts and so on, things like that, right? But I'm not too interested about that because I don't want, say, an influencer and come to you, hey, I got 1 million views, right? Because an influencer already have 1 million subscribers and so on. Now, what if there's a way how to get a lot of video views, as in building your videos, right, without a brand, without an influencer status, and without the followers, right? What if an ordinary person can achieve that result? When I use the ordinary person, I'm not referring to the expert being an ordinary person. When I say an ordinary person, as in like, you don't even need to be in the video. You get what I mean? It's like, how do you create a video that can go viral and get video views without you being in the video? It's about learning the strategy. Now, if you want to be in the video, like me, right, then it's fine, right? But this formula will work simply because this expert who I'm bringing from, he did that without him like promoting himself in the video in that sense, right? But he used a particular, maybe you may even see this video in Facebook. You may see this video in YouTube. And I promise you, I want to bring to you experts who are not in the speaking circuits and so on, because you have heard all of that so many times. You don't want to know that anymore, right? I know of friends who are like super influencer. I don't want to drop names, but I know them. Like you have 10 million views and that kind of stuff. But I don't think you can follow anything close to that. For instance, example, Gary Vee. Again, I thought because Gary Vee is a big advocate about video. But do you know that Gary Vee has 30 employees just to produce his content, redistribute and everything else? 30. I could be wrong. Maybe it's even more, right? Do you have that resource? I don't have 30 people to do videos and running all around. I don't have a crewman follow me walking everywhere. I don't have that. I mean, I have a life. I don't have time to go and put on suits, and act. You don't act like, like put on suits and who have that kind of time? I have a life to run. I have a life to live, right? So you can't do that. So when I use the word ordinary, I don't want you to misunderstand that the expert is an ordinary person in that context. But it's like, how can you actually do that for any ordinary person? And it also in no context that you are an ordinary person. Because you could be your own influencer and so on, and you can take some of these ideas and these strategies that you can use, right? With that said, I would like to bring Kairesh up to stage. Can we all stand up? And let us all welcome Kairesh.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to be very honored to thank Patrick Chan for inviting me up on stage. Can you all hear me? Yeah. Yes, all right. I think it's 3 o'clock. All of us half asleep. Can you all just clap for a while? Louder, louder, louder. Woo! Louder, 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 louder. All right, that is a 5-second exercise. Okay, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Kairesh, and actually I have a little brand called Sifu Kairesh. Why do I call myself Sifu? Because I'm an Indian guy teaching Chinese. So, okay, later I'll tell you about a story of why am I teaching Mandarin, an Indian dude here teaching Mandarin. But of course, I'm not going to teach you Chinese today. I'm going to teach you a secret, which, not to say secret, it became a secret of a video which I made that hit 1 million views. And it was downloaded a few times by other influencers. And that video on their page went to 1 million. So I can say it's about 3 to 4 million views. Later I'll be showing you the video. You might have seen that video. Okay, so I'd like to share with you a story of why am I doing what I'm doing, and this is my journey. Somewhere around 7 years ago, my mom took me to this event. You might know that event. It's a Chinese influencer. It was in Plenary Hall, KLCC. She took me, she said, I got 2 tickets, come, let's go. I was thinking, what event is this? Okay. Sat down. That event was, when I entered that room, there was like about 3,000 people. Would you know what event is that or not? It was a simple ticket. It was Joey Up. You know Joey Up? Oh, yeah. Feng Shui. Joey Up is my inspiration, my idol. So I went in and was like, wow, 3,000 people learning Feng Shui. I know Feng Shui, just pay 3,000, somebody see your house, okay, pop, jalan, right? I was like, okay, wow, okay, that's nice. But that time, I was moving into teaching Mandarin. I come from a family where I never had trouble. I never knew what was like not having money, a place to stay, and food. So for some of you all know Indians, you'll know I come. Have you heard of this company called Divine Home? Praying altars, Indians, you will know. So it's my family business. So I told my father, say, Pa, yes, you have an empire, but I wouldn't know what is the difficulty of you starting the. Of course, you can give me the business later, but then after 1 year, it's going to flop. I have a marketing degree, so what? So I told my father, Pa, I want to get into a journey on my own. I jumped into the ocean. I just want to figure out life on my own. So you can take notes as I'm giving you a lot of, now it's wisdom part. Later I'm going to show you a technique. How, okay? I always tell myself, okay, yes, I have a degree, so what? If I tear that degree, the piece of paper, they're going to go back to the college, I can print another one for me. Cannot, right? So if you take away everything from me, how am I going to be competent to the world? How am I supposed to? So I was thinking to myself, okay, degree I'm not so good at. I got no knowledge on marketing. I mean, degree, yes, okay, I studied. What else am I good at that you cannot take away from me? Then I realized, hey, 我可以讲华语。我識講廣東話。So I was thinking, I can speak Mandarin and Cantonese. So I just spoke that, okay. Anyway. You need to come for my class now. Okay, I said, anyway, I was thinking, hey, I can speak Mandarin and Cantonese. So I said, why not use this as a skill to be more valuable to the marketplace? Do you know what? That's what Jim Rohn always says, right? Be valuable to the marketplace. So I was thinking, okay, I know Mandarin now. That's how I got into the world. But of course, come for my class, then I'll let you know. But then I'm going to talk about the viral effect. In a while, I'll be showing you. Where's the pointer? So 2015, fast forward 2016, I went through, I had a very, very bad time. I lost everything. I had a car at the office. I sold out everything. This business was super bad for me and had to sell my car. I said, hey bro, you sambung buyer for me, bro. I couldn't afford because there was a transition period from the offline business towards the online world. I had a YouTube channel, I had a Facebook, but then nobody knew me. I was famous in the banner market. You know you hang the money lenders. Ubat Kuat Lucky. So I was thinking, okay, Ubat Kuat Lucky is making money so many. I'm simply seeing so many. Why not I also do the same thing? So this was my class back then. 3, 7, see how many students? 9 students. I had only 9 students in my class. I'm from. So anybody's from Seremban? I've seen you. You came for my class, right? Okay, anyway. Okay, so you're stalking on me. Okay, anyway. This was me back then surviving on banners. And this was my banner. Have you all seen this banner before in KL? Speak Mandarin 1 month, you can see a seafood down there. Okay, so I was surviving on banners. And I had a lot of inquiries coming in until the majlis called me. Hello, seafood? I thought, okay lah, boleh belajar bahasa Cina. Mana office? I said, kenapa? Saya nak hantar saman. I like, oh. I was thinking, okay, never mind. Saya tak tahu lah, saya middleman lah. I don't know what story I gave. I didn't have to come on. Okay, so anyway, I was surviving on banners until they cabut. They couldn't find my office, so I was thinking, no, this is not the right way. Today I hang, night they cabut everything. I was thinking, hey, how else? And this was my only source of business. I was surviving on banners because the more inquiries you get, the more conversion you get. If this is taken down, how am I supposed to survive? This is where 2016 was my downturn. Somebody is telling me, hey, bro, you better go for this guy's seminar. I said, what? He's teaching on digital marketing. Not Patrick Chan, don't worry. Okay? Okay. So I said, okay, Ken. I went for the seminar. He said, got 2 tickets, come follow me now. I said, okay, Ken. That seminar lasted until 11:30. You would know whose seminar is it, right? He'll be coming tomorrow. I was thinking, they're going to sleep already. You still talking. So what I did was, the speaker said, you boleh tutup mata, pegang telefon. That's what I did. And he had a program I couldn't afford, and I said, I will come, I will save up and I will come. He has a mentoring program. I think Sifu Jam is coming tomorrow. I can say he's changed my life. So I implemented his strategies. I was thinking to myself, okay, if Joey Yap can do it, teaching Feng Shui to 3,000 people, can I teach Mandarin to 1,000 people or not? Maybe can, maybe cannot. The power of digital marketing took me to this. I managed to, this was my first event down here, the down one here, was my first event. Can I teach Mandarin, make people speak Mandarin one day or not? I don't know. I just try. Okay, speak Mandarin one day. Speak Mandarin one day. Come. Or 100% of them sign up based on curiosity. And I told them, you cannot speak Mandarin, I give you your money. Then all of you can speak. So then another thing I want you to write down is, if you want to be competitive, you want to be ahead from everyone, or not to be ahead from everyone, this is the secret. Model. Write down. Model somebody. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Maybe Tony Robbins would have said it, reminding you again. So Joey Yap have so many books to sell. Okay, he got 3,000 people. I said, fine, let's not go 3,000, let's go 100 people. Okay? Have you seen an Indian guy teaching 100 people or 200 people in a single day how to speak Chinese? Now you're seeing one. Okay. So anyway, so I said, okay, I don't have a book, let's just write a book. So I compiled some of my modules and made it into a book. Then, so people said, hey, Sifu, you wrote a book, come, sign for. Celebrity. Okay, took photo. So I realized if you don't have a book, you can start writing a book. Book is like my new name card. I don't really give out name cards anymore. People ask, hey, can you give me my name card? Yeah, got. Go to google.com, type in my name, all my name card is there. So that's what I do. Okay? So now, today I'm not going to talk about my Chinese class. I'm going to talk about, I created a video last year. And I never knew that one video had a viral effect. 2019, I released one video somewhere around June. Within a week, I had about 100,000 views, 200,000 views. I was thinking, hey, so many people sharing. Let's just boost a little bit. Let it hit 1 million and see. This is called the greedy effect. Okay? Okay? So anyway, okay. So I boosted a little bit. And I did some mistakes, which I would like to tell you the mistakes, and I don't want you to repeat the mistakes. Do not just focus on getting 1 million views. Get about, later I'll tell you, okay. So, why, that was funny, huh? Okay, okay, anyway, this is the video. Have you all seen this video before or not? This video, later I'll be showing you, maybe Malays would have seen this. Hit one, yesterday I saw the stat was 1,080,000 something. This is Facebook alone. YouTube, this is my channel. It is 97,000. It just became 97,000 over YouTube is a little bit difficult, but Facebook, the viral effect is faster. But then I realized, I spoke to my team and all that, and I said, hey, there's certain things, because Patrick invited me, he said, hey, you did 1 million views, right? What is the secret behind? I said, what secret lah? Just made a video. But then I realized one thing. There are some certain principles behind that. It was a subconscious thing which I do every day for modeling what other people are doing, which I'm going to pass it over to you. How many of you wants to watch the video? Everybody want to watch the video. All right. This video is about these 3 Malay girls who speaks fluent Mandarin and an Indian guy who speaks Mandarin also. And they go up to a Chinese and asking for directions in English. And then among themselves, they speak Chinese. Imagine a reaction. The reaction, why aren't you speaking Mandarin with me? That reaction. But of course, you look behind that, that is the result of knowing Mandarin for my own product. Let's watch the video.
我都讲了要去了，但是我刚刚问他们那个因为个人。
哎，来这里讲了，在这里不要听我讲，不要跟着我刚才。对，来，我跟你讲了。Hi， 咪咪。
Hi, I'm Munish.
Hi, I'm Dila. Hi, I'm Muna. 我们现在在吉隆坡要找路，走，我们去那边啊，走那边。
我很饿，我要去那边。
那边咯，那边咯，走啊走啊。Miss, do you know where how to go to Menara KL? Use what transport?
Just enter from this mall.
Here.
Yeah. Then all the way straight. Then there's a train station.
哦，我都讲了要去到那边。
从那边啊。You want to go to Menara KL?
Okay, you can take the MRT, or you can take this train here. You go to Pavilion.
哎，如果我们拿 bus 可以吗
都讲，没有，我都讲了，去那 LRT。
？LRT
讲了，在那边你不要听我讲。
跟我讲。New Central, and then you just go in all the LRTs are there. This is the
哎
main central station.
呀，哦，你看在这边附近罢了吗？Nak pergi Menara KL naik apa ya?
Menara KL. You take itu Kelana Jaya line.
KL okay, LRT.
Yang ada satu station ialah KLCC.
但是我刚刚问他那个另外一个人说他讲可以。
From here.
Yeah, from here central.
Okay, and then?
Just look for LRT. Then you can get.
我都跟你讲了，但是你不相信我。
Station Bukit Nanas.
Station Bukit Nanas.
你看，我跟你讲了。
没有，我不懂，我真的不懂。他懂吗？你要跟我讲。
他们说嘛，
都是在讲，在讲华语。
Menara KL.
You mean the KL Tower?
KL Tower.
KL Tower, you have to take the monorail one, and then go to the Bukit Nanas station.
Bukit Nanas Station. 喂，来，我跟你讲了。
You need to go to KL Central.
我找到了，LRT 在那边。确定，我确定
在里面呢。
确定，我确定
在里面呢。
确定，我确定
在里面呢。
在里面，走。
Okay, saya ni man. Sini ke sini? Excuse me, sorry nak tanya, nak pergi nearest LRT mana lalu ya?
LRT. KL Central. You naik sini. Jabatan ini.
Dekat dalam ah?
Dekat dalam. Lagi naik satu tingkat lagi.
Satu tingkat naik atas pergi sana.
Cari Victoria Secret kan. Go naik satu tingkat.
看我都跟你讲了，但你不相信我，你不要跟着我刚才。Kalau nak pergi Bukit Bintang kan naik MRT ke naik bus dekat?
MRT, Bukit Bintang. Ada dua cara, satu monorail. Monorail sini saja.
Ini monorail? Yang inilah monorail?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Kalau naik monorail lepas tu?
Terus sampai.
Naik ke? Monorail ni monorail 还是什么？
我是随便的。You can speak Chinese.
So this was my video. Okay, so enjoy the video? All right, awesome. So now let me get into the content part where I'm going to show you the mindset behind this video. All right? How many of you are curious how I did it? Raise your hands. Okay, the rest not raising your hand. Why? Okay. Tea break is outside. Okay, anyway, let me just show you. Okay, now before getting into this one, the wisdom I want to show you is the difference between a producer and a consumer. Do you know what is a producer? What is a producer? Those who produce, not the TV producer, okay? Those who always constantly produce. So now I want to ask you, are you a producer or a consumer? Consumer and producer also. Huh? You produce and consume. So now, a producer is, who's that? Huh? George Lucas. Okay, yes, I'm talking about the producer in that context. And then what's the movie? Star Wars. How many of you watched Star Wars already? Okay, those not sure what better watch. Okay. So anyway, I'd like to ask you, if you're starting off a business or whatever that you're doing, any service that you're doing, ask yourself, are you producing or are you consuming? I give an example. Are you consuming Facebook videos or are you making Facebook videos? So you know that is the mindset that you need to know. Okay, the second one is, let's say for example, are you reading emails every day or are you writing emails every day? Okay, of course, Patrick Chan's emails, okay? Okay. So this is the mindset. So if you want to, you cannot just make one video that boom it goes viral. You have to keep making, keep tweaking. Then that one video which you never know, that one will pick off. This is the mindset. So you need to be a producer, constantly producing content, podcasts, YouTube, whatever it is that can be producing. Always be a giver. If you consume, yes, you can consume, but you need to produce also. So this is the first mindset. All right? Now, are you all ready? Let's get started. I'm going to show you certain secrets. So secrets, okay? The first thing you need to ask yourself, you can take a photo if you want, what happens when someone consumes your product? The result. Let's say, for example, I'm teaching Mandarin, okay? So, okay, come to my class, you can learn Mandarin. So what? I'm selling. But what is the result? What is the result of someone speaking Mandarin? I always talk about that. So that will be your video. You use that as a video. Like, for example, when I speak Mandarin all the time, they'll be like, the Chinese will be like, okay. Imagine my brother and me, my brother speak Cantonese, my mom speak Cantonese. Imagine three of us speaking Cantonese to each other. Would you like, okay, yang to yang wow. Indian macam mana boleh cakap bahasa Cina. So that result, that was the unique part of my video. That triggered the viral effect. But of course, it's not just that. There are more to it. So I'm going to show you some secrets. And you can use that in your, of course, you make a video go viral, that's great. But then you can use this technique into your email. Let's say if you're writing email, you can use that into your content. If you're writing a video, making blogs, you can use this technique. Some of you might have heard of it, some of you all might not. So I'm going to show you. Now, this is the second part. Think of an hilarious story that demonstrates your product. Always talk about result from consuming your product. Don't talk about selling. There's the difference between selling and giving. Let me show you. Let me show you an example. I'm selling this pointer. Okay? Hi, Zainal. This is my pointer. Do you want to buy? First of all, who are you? Second, see your dressing. You see so many things, right? When having a product. This is a seller. Whereas if you, let's say for example, I don't come to you. Okay? I have a shopping mall. I have a supermarket. Okay? Hey, hi Zainal, this is for supermarket. If you're free, then just walk in, no problem. You want to buy, don't buy up to, just walk in. Which one would you prefer? You would walk into the supermarket first, right? Yes. So this is the thing. Stop selling and start giving. So when you switch that mindset, you start seeing a lot of customers coming to you. That's why I don't really give out name cards. I don't really tell, hey, come for my class anymore, put up banners. No. I just produce content, a lot of content in Facebook and YouTube. Boom, a lot of inquiries coming. And because of a digital marketing, and then another story I forgot to tell you. When I was in Sifu Jamal's class, Sifu Jamal told me, tomorrow you'll be seeing him. My mentor, he said, my mentor is Patrick Chan. I'm like, huh? You serious? Who is this guy, Patrick? This one 2 years ago. I attended one of Sifu Jamal's class. Who is this guy? Google. I'm a very curious person. Write that down. Be curious in everything. Write that down. Be very, very curious. And the way it must be a childlike curiosity. Childlike, write that down. It's a Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn keeps saying about this. Yes, be childlike in your curiosity. Learn, keep learning. So Patrick Chan, Google up lah. Join his mailing list. And he had a 2 days class. I just joined the class, and he offered his mentoring program. I said, I'm in. But the thing is, I was still, the cost was, I don't know how much was the cost, but then I told him, look, I give you a deposit, give me 1 week to make the payment. So I joined his class. No matter what it takes, I just joined. Because Sifu Jamal is already big. And his mentor is Patrick Chan. Do you have any questions? And I didn't know who was Patrick Chan. I didn't know who was it. And he said, okay, interesting. Went to his Facebook page, not much likes, but then Sifu Jamal is like, whoa. And his mentor is like, okay. I just joined. Blindly, I just signed up. And Patrick, I was the worst student of Patrick Chan. Patrick Chan gave me, I remember one lesson he gave me is, hey Kairesh, I cannot be teaching you the same thing again and again. Use your brains. I don't know what, no, I've forgotten what he said. He just get over it, Canada. I said, okay, fine. I just kept quiet. They say demotivation is the best motivation, correct or not? You just have to tell somebody, hey, you cannot do it, lah. That's it, lah. I'm going to show you now, okay? I made a comeback in another, I think 6 months or 8 months, I came a comeback, I released this video, I said, Patrick Chan, this is me. Okay? So now, let's get into the viral effect. I got only half an hour. So let me show you what is the viral effect. First, you can write this down if you want. It's like a timeline of a whole video. If you want to take a photo, you can take a photo. The first part of the video is the viral effect. What effect is it? I'm going to show you. The second part is the wow factor. The wow factor is like, whoa lah. Hey, I really want to share this. That part. How do you trigger that? The third part is the content. And the fourth part is the CTA. CTA is call to action. Towards the end of the video, what do you want them to do? You can use this as a copywriting method also. If you're writing like a post or a sales letter, use the same thing, but in many different ways. It's just that this is the way that I use for all my videos. Okay? Now, before that, let's look into the tools. What are the tools that you need? You don't need to hire an expensive videographer. I never had a videographer. These are all my friends. They said, okay, you got this right, you got this, okay, come, let's just do a video together. You can take a photo, it's the Sony camcorder, this is the one, you can take a photo if you want. Sony camcorder FDX AX40, this is the camera which I use for that video. You'll be asking, this is old school. People use DSLR. What is this? Take my word, this is much better than a DSLR. You know what's the difference between DSLR and this? You don't need a tripod, you don't need a stabilizer. You just have to hold the camera and, okay, there. You can adjust the screen, okay, there. You could be just a passerby singing, you can just, okay, the action is there. The victim will not know that you are recording. Imagine you holding this one in front of the victim. Hey, what is going on? Yes, and you can zoom, and it's very clear. Just quietly buy this camera. You think I think about $2,000, I don't know how much is it. You just take a photo, go Lazada, buy it. Next one is Saramonic. This is the tool that you need. This is the best microphone. You don't need to go for Sennheiser and all that. This is, I think, about 1,000 plus. I don't know how much. Get this mic. This is dual. That means you can have two people. So let's say, for example, I'm speaking here, and then this is my victim, okay? And then the other person, let's say, got 3 people, and this person, it is another mic. So, but then you want to capture the voice of the victim. So go close lah. So macam mana? That's why you just hide it inside. It captures his mic. You have to play some strategy a bit lah. Okay, so this is the tool. Are you all learning anything? Yes, okay. And then the next one is the Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is a MacBook, it's an Apple software. That is the software which I used to edit. Very, very easy. Premiere Pro could be easy, but I don't use. Okay, and then another important thing is the headsets. You can plug into your camera. You can just plug it in. Then when they're speaking, right, at the distance, you can hear. Okay, one more round, okay, one more round. You have to take multiple shots. This video that you saw, it was about 1 or 2-3 minutes, but it took us about 3 to 4 hours. Standing in KL Central. Okay, one more round. Okay, the Chinese say, go. Go. Why now no Chinese lah? Yes. This is the behind scenes of shooting the video. And another thing is, people like real life stories. You can write this down, real life stories. It's happening in real life. Let's say you see an accident happen. Wow. The next half an hour, the whole Malaysia knows. Real life incidents. Don't talk about selling, okay, this is my class, this is my program. No. Talk about real life incidents. People want to connect with you on a personal level. Okay? Now, the next one is the content. Did you all write the previous slide? Took already, yeah? Okay. The next one is the content. How do you create the content? How do you hold the camera? Let's say you tell, hey, Sifu. I mean, people call me Sifu. Okay. So, Kairesh, okay. How do you hold a camera? Look, I cannot afford to buy a camera. I cannot afford anything. Can I use my phone or not? Can. But you got to focus on the rules of third. How many of you never heard of rules of third? Don't know what is rules of third? Okay. This is rules of third. That means you position your victim, okay, at this part. If you notice movies, you start observing movies and all that, they always play rules of third. So in your content, the way you position your frame must be rules of third. Later I can show you how the rules of third happens in the video. Or maybe later if you've got time, you can see the video on your, you see where I position the victim. It's always rules of third. It's either on, how do you have the pointer? Is it this? It's either here or here. It's never middle. It's never side. It's never side. Okay? Learn anything? Good? Okay, the next one. Okay, see. Can you see rules of third?
哎，来这里
讲了，对对对，你不要听我讲，不要跟着我刚才。
对，来，我跟你讲了。
Hi, I'm Mimi.
You go and see the video, okay? Not much time, okay? It's the rules of third. Use that, even if you're normal content shooting also, you use rules of third. Works a lot. It happens. Because if you go middle, it is like, you're very formal. It's like, for example, I'm sitting in front of you for a meeting. I think some of you all know, okay, I sit down on the table, I sit down in front of you. Hi, how are you? My name is Kairesh. It's very stiff. That's why I go side. Hey, so how are you? It becomes informal. Okay, you call it personal space or whatever you can call it. So now, content, focus on this. Rules of third. Second is capture reactions, very important. Multiple reactions. Okay? Don't zoom too much. It disrupts the video. The third one is the sound effects on reaction. As I said, do not figure it out. See multiple prank videos. See the go Google sound effects for prank videos. All the videos will come. Okay, download it, use it. Okay, where the person like, wow, that part you put the sound effect there. Very easy. Okay. And then the last one is sound samples, and then the most important one is the zoom effect. The person make wow, then cut again, do again. Wow, then zoom closer a bit. Then wow, then zoom closer a bit. That's all. That's what I did. Okay. Did you all learn anything? Yes. So you can go through the video again, use these slides, and then you can slowly see what am I talking about. Okay, now this is the best part, the viral effect. Are you all ready to hear what is the viral effect? I cannot hear you. Yes. One more time? Yes. Wow. How does that in Chinese? Yes? Huh? Huh? Tui? Tui. Okay. Now, this is the viral effect, which you didn't notice in the video. That will make you want to share, want to watch. You see, the viral effect comes in when you want to watch from start until the end. It's the Zeigarnik effect. Have you heard of this effect called the Zeigarnik effect? No. How many of you have heard of it before? Okay, the whole room never heard. Okay, good. The Zeigarnik effect, you can use it in your speeches. You can use it in your copyright. It wants to make people read the whole thing from top to bottom. How do you do it? Okay, so do you know just now, earlier in this video, I told about the viral effect. Then I didn't talk about it. Then I'm talking about it again. That is the Zeigarnik effect happening. You can take this photo down. This is very, very powerful. It's a very, very top secret. Top secret, okay? If you really see how people talk, you try to observe. They tell you they're going to offer something, then they don't talk about it. Then it keeps you hanging. If you see Star Wars movie, oh, this is a lot. Oh, hey, what is this? What happened? I want to know. Yes, the essence of the Zeigarnik effect, incompleteness. When things are left incomplete, we feel uncomfortable and our attention remains drawn until we find some kind of resolution. That towards the end of the movie, Star Wars is like, okay, finally I got the answer already. That is the answer. Okay? Okay, yeah, I have to show you the video. This is the first part of the video I want to show you is the Zeigarnik effect. Showing you the results.
哎，来这里
讲了，对对对，你不要听我讲，不要跟着我刚才。
对，来，我跟你讲了。
Do you see that? When you see that part, you're like, hey, what happened? Wait, just halfway. Okay? Some Facebook page that I can show you. Have you all heard of this Facebook page now becoming very viral? Dharman. Have you all seen the video? Go and see that. All of his videos are playing this effect. Dharman. You look into his copywriting. What happens? This one will shock you. What? What? That is a very strong pattern interrupt. Use this in your copywriting, your headlines, everything. It works. Don't go for clickbait. Play with the Zeigarnik effect. The power of incompleteness. So to make it complete, buy my product. Yeah, that is the secret. It's not a joke. To put jokes aside, that is the secret. They read the copywriting towards the end. Here is how you solve your problem. Something like that. The Zeigarnik effect. Then the second part is the wow factor, which I've just showed you. Let me do a demonstration of the Zeigarnik effect. 2 days ago, I spoke with Patrick Chan. He told me about a simple secret. You follow this one secret, you can turn over your whole business. By just spending 20 ringgit, you can take back 1,000. Would you want to know or not? Yes. Okay, now, but today I'm going to show you, hey, what is this? What is something like that? Of course, he didn't tell me that, something like that. If you want to make it more simpler, you can, while chatting with people, you can tell, hey, I got something to tell you today. But never mind, I will, hey, what is that? Something like that. That is the Zeigarnik effect that some of us know unknowingly. Got it? Play with this effect. It works. Don't start with copywriting. Maybe you start with people first, Hey, yesterday you were telling me, what was it? What was it? This is where gossips last for a long time. Ladies, you know about it now, okay? So when you incorporate the Zeigarnik effect into your copywriting, you can Google up Zeigarnik effect, and the wow factor, wow, and it triggers the wanting to be the first to share. This is is a human nature thing. You want to be the first you want to be the first of everything. So that triggers, when you incorporate the Zeigarnik effect, you include the wow factor, you want to be the first to share. You just want to be the head of everyone. It's like an inner ego in us. That triggers the sharing factor. Did you all hear anything? Did you all learn anything? Yes. Okay, you see, this is how the viral effect works. The viral effect should start in the beginning, never in the end. That's why you see trailers, movie trailers. Zeigarnik effect. Hey, what happened? I must watch the movie. That is the Zeigarnik effect. Trailer is all about Zeigarnik effect. Okay? Then you play in the wow factor. Zeigarnik, the viral effect and wow factor goes together, which triggers you wanting to watch the content to complete the first part. It could be anything. Okay? You could be doing your scrolling and all that. Hey, what is this video? So that's the first 5 to 10 seconds. You got to capture them, their intention. Okay? Then the last part is the CTA. CTA is the call to action. What do you want them to accomplish in the video? Share, like, comment, whatever it is. Got it? Awesome or not? Why so sleepy? Come on, one more time. Awesome. Okay, in Chinese you say this word. Come, speak with me. 厉害. Yeah, 厉害. Yes, all right. More of it come from my class. Okay, anyway. No, I'm not promoting my Chinese class. Okay. God. One more time, huh? Got time, right?
我都讲了要去了，但是我刚刚问他那个另外一个人。
哎，来这里
讲了，但是你不要听我讲，不要跟着我刚才。
对，来，我跟你讲了。
Hi, I'm Mimi.
Hi, I'm Munish.
Hi, I'm Bila.
Hi, I'm Muna.
我们现在在吉隆坡要找路。
走，我们去那边了，走那边。
12我要去那边。
那边了，走。
You see a wow factor there?
Miss,
Content.
do you know how to go to Menara KL? Use what transport?
Enter from this mall.
Here.
Yeah.
Small CTA here.
Then there's a train station. 我都讲了要去到那边。
Do you know I'm in the video also? I show you.
You want to go to Menara KL?
I show you where am I.
You can take the MRT, or you can take this train here. You go to Pavilion.
哎，如果我们拿 bus 可以吗？
都讲，没有都讲了，
去到 LRT。
哎，来这里
讲了，在那边，你不要听我讲。
See here. All of you see here.
New Central, and then you just go in all the LRTs like that. This is the
哎
main central
呀，
station.
哦，你看在这边附近罢了吗？Nak pergi Menara KL naik apa ya?
Menara KL. You take itu Kelana Jaya line.
Ke lain okay, LRT.
Yang ada satu station ialah LCC.
但是我刚刚问他那个另外一个人说他讲可以。
From here.
Yeah, from
I will just play until the end because I can't forward. You see the call to action.
30 seconds.
哎，我都跟你讲了，但是你不相信我。
Station Bukit Nanas。
Station Bukit Nanas。
你看，我跟你讲了。
没有没有，我不懂，我真的不懂。他懂吗？你要跟我讲。
他们说
说
都是在讲在华语。
啊，menara KL。
You mean the KL Tower?
啊，KL Tower。
KL Tower, you have to take the monorail twice, and then go to the Bukit Nanas station.
Bukit Nanas Station。
Yeah.
喂，来，我跟你讲了。
You need to go to KL Central.
哎，我找到了，LT 在那边。确定，我确定
在里面啊。
确定，我确定
在里面啊。
确定，我确定
在里面啊。
啊，在里面，走。
Okay, saya ni mana? Sini ke sini? Excuse me, sorry nak tanya, nak pergi nearest LRT mana lalu ya?
LRT.
Observe the rules of the
Jabatan ini
Dekat dalam ah?
dekat dalam lagi naik satu tingkat lagi.
Satu tingkat naik atas pergi sana.
Dari Victoria Secret kan. Naik satu tingkat Victoria.
看我都跟你讲了，但你不相信我，你不要跟着我刚才。 Kalau nak pergi Bukit Bintang kan naik MRT ke naik bus dekat?
rules of the
MRT Bukit Bintang. Ada dua cara, satu monorail. Monorail sini saja.
Oh ni monorail?
Ya.
Yang inilah monorail?
Yes.
Oh okey, kalau naik monorail lepas tu?
Terus sampai.
Naik ke? Monorail ni nak monorail 还是什么？
我是随便的。You can speak Chinese.
It's a very soft selling. If towards the end I tell, hi, this is where I come for my Mandarin master class. You're like, okay, you're selling me. Then the viral effect will not happen. That's why it was a soft sell. So if you dig deep into, if you have the opportunity, please join. If let's say whatever Patrick is offering, just join, okay? Because I learned a lot of in-depth of internet marketing from him. Because if you know this, you collect a lot of video views. When you have a lot of video views, you're converting from cold audience. There's this thing called cold, warm, and hot audience. Cold audience means those who don't know you. Warm audience is like those who know you but never bought from you. Hot audience never bought from you. So this video penetrates through the cold audience. Hey, who's this guy? Huh? That's how I penetrate into the cold audience during the viral effect. Then from there, I got 1 million views. What I did was I created a new audience from the 1 million videos. Sell my Chinese class, what else? Come for my class. You have seen my video, right? Come for my class. That's all, 1 minute. Okay? So now, I didn't do this one thing. If you can do it, please do it. And towards the end only, I did this. If your video hits 20 shares a day, please run like marketing. If you don't know what's like marketing means, you have that video and then you just go into engagement and then it's called page likes. So when people like this video, you make this video into a like. That means when people share, you can see the like button there. Your like will start increasing. So this is if I would have done this, I'll tell you I got 1 million likes already. Okay, called greedy effect. Okay. So how much did I spend to get 1 million views? Guess and see. 500. Free. I wish I could be free. It reached out about 400 or 500,000 views. The greedy effect kicked in. I boosted that video. I paid about 1,000 or 2,000 you get only. That's all. That's all. You went to 1 million. But for me, I just want 1 million. 1 million, okay, happy. Okay. So this is the secret. So you run like marketing. What is like marketing? Converting cold to warm. Oh yeah, I've seen you before. Oh yeah, I've seen you before. Now it's like, hey, when I walk outside, like, hey, you are the one in the video, right? You are the Indian guy, right? I'm like, okay, yeah. Because outside I'm just wearing shorts and t-shirt and that slippers, and I'm not like this, okay? All right, did you all learn anything or not? Yes. Awesome. This is my last slide. Keep producing and never ever give up. Always keep producing. You never know which content will pick up. All right? Did you learn anything? Awesome? Yes. Louder? Awesome. Okay, Chinese say 厉害. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much.